JJ Ma, beautiful dear one. I'm so glad that you're here with us today to hear this message because I want to talk to you about family members and how to help them. We offer the remote prayers on the site. And this is so important because oftentimes you may see a family member struggling. One person just wrote us, for example, and this happens all the time, that they have a family member that is on drugs. Somebody else wrote that they have a family member that they feel is possessed. I remember a few years ago, for example, that this beautiful woman came to see me and her son had ended up shooting a family member when he became possessed. Good people become possessed and they need help. How do they become possessed? They become possessed because they're sensitive, and everyone's different as far as a threshold of how much chemical they can stand. Food is laden with chemical. You've got people doing lots of over-the-counter remedies. These are chemicals. Then you go to the doctor for any simple thing and they give you this harsh drug. They can call it whatever they want, but they are drugs, and they may consider them legal, but they are deadly drugs. And if they don't kill you one way, although I understand that some do help at the right time, sometimes it's helpful, but what can happen is many times they create a mental imbalance, and then the person starts to hear voices, negative voices, and the voices tell them to kill themselves. The voices might tell them to become angry. The hostile demon comes in, the arrogance demon comes in, the violent demon comes in, the anger demon then arises, and this person, you don't even recognize them anymore. They become so changed. And of course, then this entangles you. And of course, you love them. You want to help them. So what to do? Number one, follow the instructions in the Impeccable Warrior of Light book and work remote yourself. Many times if you tell them, because this person is in this aggravated situation, this aggravated state, they're not open to the light. They're not open to receiving help. So you must work remote. You must not tell them. You must go to your altar and put their picture there or their name on a piece of paper, then get your healing and clearing rattle, and when they're not around or if they live in another house or another state, you rattle over that paper and you rattle over that paper and you rattle and rattle until you could feel that for that day or that moment, you've made some progress in whittling down those dark forces. Then you write on that piece of paper also what it is that you wish for them, and you invoke it. And the mantras that we've recorded are specifically for that, to support you in your altar work. So look at the mantras and see which ones you want to try out, and such as Kali Durga Namo Namah. There's others as well. There's the Mystical Protective Shield mantra. There is the Be Victorious Ma album, which has Om Jaya Chandi Jaya Jaya as track 3, which is a great mantra for invoking transformation, healing for the person, evolution for the person, and for them to be free of dark forces. So once again, let's come back then to what we were speaking of specifically, was that the person is not open to hearing that you're going to help them. So in the beginning, it takes remote work. And we offer the remote prayers to support you. So you can be working for them and we can also be working for them. Then as time goes by, depending on how big those demons are that this person is now infested with, then you can see a change. How long it will take, only time will tell. But many times when it's destiny, when it's to be, then the person does suddenly become more their loving, joyful self. Or if they were never like that, they have a rebirth, and then they are open to hearing about what it is that you've been doing. But until then, we must work in a way that does not attract attention. Of course, you're always going to be calling forth grace for them in your heart, of course, naturally. And we must do that day and night. So these dark forces, the big ones, they are tough. They are tough opponents, and it requires a lot of grace and constant grace. So the rattle, the mantras also, if the person is living in your home, very important to saturate the space with the sacred vibration of the mantras of my voice. It's the voice of someone that is committed to the light, to supporting the light, serving the light day and night with all my might. And that's the vibration that comes to your home to help you and defend you and protect you. If you are sensitive enough and there's enough purity within you, you're feeling right now, you can see a white light that is being emanated while I'm speaking. That is the legions of light showering their grace upon you. You want that grace to be showered upon that petition, that person's name, that person's photo, to help them break free. Because if not, the person can end up in prison from having killed somebody or done something horrible, or kill themselves. And that happens too much these days, as you know, from the news. They can cause big problems within the home, with the family, big drama. They can steal, they can smash your car. So many big problems can occur. And so they need help. And it's not them, the true them, that is doing these things. It is the dark forces attached to them. They want them to suffer and want everybody to suffer, everyone around them as much as possible. They're going to try to drag you into it and create this torment and distress, this disharmony. So there's lots that you can do for your loved ones. And I encourage you, don't hesitate. Move on it. Move on it. Move on it. We've saved many lives. We have helped people to experience that rebirth. It works. It works. If we don't feel that we can help you, we will tell you so. But start by going to the website and by purchasing the remote prayer packages, and then purchasing as you're able to the rattle, the mantras. Then there are other things such as the house clearing kit, the 9-day kit. It also has been used with great success by people around the world. So we have specific tools that are for this, for these very tough cases. Or of course it can also be utilized to help somebody prosper that can't get a good job right now, or they're in a bad relationship. All of this can change when you have an infusion of such great grace. So the main thing is, go to the website. If you're not sure, write the Global Golden Peace Team and ask questions. They're there to help you. But do know, help is available. Support is available. So listen to this vibration, and then you'll understand the vibration that is available to you. And you should saturate your loved ones with it. They need it. They need it in order to succeed, in order to live that long life, and in order to be happy. And a lot of people, as you know, are not that happy, if they're happy at all. But that can change with Impeccable Warrior of Light tools, the application of the sacred science of the Impeccable Warrior of Light. The books also are great, great support for you. I share so much in the different books about how to do things, about the perspectives of an Impeccable Warrior Light, of how to deal with your challenges. So all my love to you. Impeccable Warrior of Light Power is there for you. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.